This is a matter of public safety. This is a matter of the protection of our democracy. This is for the future of our freedom. This November, we all must go to the polls and vote for Jimmy fucking Carter! You see, with Trump and Kamala going at each other's throats, we need somebody more senile, less cognitive to run our great country. Jimmy Carter just turned 100 this past Tuesday. He looks like the guy buying chocolate in the wheelchair from SpongeBob. And this guy, at 100 years old has seen it all. I mean, he's lived through so much, and if we're talking about his presidential candidacy, he did a horrible job. He was such a good advocator for peace, but the man had no business being president. And whether you're a Democrat or Republican, most people agree on that. But nonetheless, he managed to live to 100 years old. We got a couple things to talk about. No, LOL. It's all broken anyway. Do whatever you want. So Jimmy at 100 is in hospice. According to his family, he's at peace with passing away. He knows he's going to go very, very soon. But he was hanging on for one final thing, and that was to cast a vote for Kamala. Yeah, so I call bullshit on that. This is not the face of a man who's cognitive, and this is not the face of a man who knows he's alive. I understand as your career, you're associated with a party, and you would want to sit there and support whoever's running for that party right now. I don't think this man knows the kind of yogurt he likes. I don't think he said at all that he was looking forward to voting for Kamala. I think his kids said, "Hey, you're voting for Kamala." That's just what it looks like. But it's all broken anyway. And these people are so effing corrupt, and I'll tell you why these people are so corrupt. Gather around, kids. Tass is going to tell a story. I know, it's a story. So it says very publicly that the U.S. Congress salary is $174,000 a year. I'm here to tell you that it is not. They make significantly more than that. So I went to school with the kid of a congressman or woman. See, you don't buy your kid a brand new Mustang Dark Horse drop top with $170,000 a year salary. Now you might sit there and say, oh, well, maybe their wife or husband does something that really brings in the bread so they can afford that kind of car. Well, I'll tell you this, what you certainly don't get out of is blowing a red light, smacking your brand new car into somebody else's car, and then running, getting caught, and then getting away scot-free. No ticket, no jail time, nothing. And let's not get this confused. I'm not saying that $170,000 a year is shit money. What I am saying is that $170,000 a year, you live a nice, comfortable life. You're not buying your kid a $70,000 car, who at that time would have been 16 to 17 years old, because this was high school. That's just not something that happens. So you think, okay, we know where they get the power. Now, how do they get that kind of money? Insider trading. How does that work? Well, let's say, what's a company? American Airlines. Let's say American Airlines is in real deep shit. They know they're going to have to declare for bankruptcy. Well, obviously, the federal government can't let them declare for bankruptcy. They're one of the leading airlines. So as of right now, their stock is in the shitter. So what do? Congress all gets together and they say, okay, we're going to have to bail out American Airlines. And they all go, yeah, I agree. Okay, we'll approve it tomorrow and make it public tomorrow. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. All right, guys, you know what to do. Everybody go throw every ounce of your money into American Airlines. So they throw all their money into American Airlines stock. They go into work the next day. They approve the bailout. And then their stock shoots. And this isn't illegal, by the way. This is something that has been happening forever. I don't know if anybody's ever seen this clip.
Dad, guess which is it? Is it NBA or NFL? 36 have been accused of spousal abuse. 7 have been arrested for fraud. 19 have been accused of writing bad checks. 117 have directly or indirectly been bankrupted at least 2 businesses. 3 have done time for assault. 71, I repeat, 71 cannot get a credit card due to their bad credit. 14 have been arrested on drug-related charges. 8 have been arrested for shoplifting. 21 currently are defendants in lawsuits, and 84 have been arrested for drunk driving in the last year. How many of you think NBA? How many of you think NFL? Well, the answer is neither. It's the 435 members of the United States Congress.
And it's such an interesting clip that these are the people that are running our country. Remember, the president doesn't do a whole hell of a lot. He or she just kind of signs in laws and says yes to things. Also has the power to veto and pardon. But it's really Congress and the House that you have to pass. Remember, there's no term for Congress members. You can be in there for as long as you live, and there's no age limit, which is terrifying.
A string of
Let's not forget that these people are very party-oriented. I feel like most people who call themselves a Democrat or a Republican will have the majority Republican or Democratic beliefs, but then think some things that the other party does are better. That's not how these people act in DC. These people act like a hive mind. They're very party-oriented. Because you're not voting based on what you believe. You're voting to screw the other party over. Do whatever you want. As far as federal government goes, something that I figured out is that it doesn't really matter. Like, your life isn't really gonna change all that much. The only thing that matters is local government. And not even, like, governors. I'm talking about who's the mayor of your city. I will be voting for Jimmy Carter. We all need to go vote for Jimmy Carter. And if he dies, then I would say we should vote for the Hawk Tuah girl. I'm not really sure what the point of this video was. I just kind of wanted to point out how, Jimmy is 100 years old and he did not say he would vote for Kamala. I don't believe that shit one bit. And then I guess I just kind of spiraled into, Congress or whatever. There's a fucking bird outside. Dude, these last couple of days have been so slow. Nothing is happening. Have a great day.